right and left. Difficult to find the surface in one. Par is going to be a good score.
She played that nicely. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Didn't that look good for a long time? Nine feet to the cup.
An all-important putt for par.
She's currently in a share of first place. We've arrived now at the 7th and the par 4.
Yes, dog leg from left to right. The longer the hitter, the more of that dog leg they will cut off, reducing the hole in size, which will be helpful because you get to go into this raised green with such a short iron.
This is her second here. Currently tied for the lead.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
A lovely play. She's on the dance floor. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
Holes a nice putt for birdie there. And with that, she's now the sole leader in the event. Here we are, hole 8. It's a par 4.
Only the longest hitters are going to be able to find this green in 2, but if they want to keep it on this green, they're going to need a little bit of luck here because this green, no bunkers surrounding it, but there are very few flat spots around it. If you want to make birdie, you better have a keen short game.
Currently -5. Always frustrated by missing a green. This would be a great up and down. Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Such soft hands.
If she makes this, it'll be a good par. Now leading by 1 shot. Teeing off now on the 9th hole.
Yes, you got deep bunkers both front and back, and the green tends to chase towards them. Anything out to the right-hand side into a little safe zone is what I would call it. That's the play.
Outstanding approach shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Ooh. Par putt coming up here.
Not a long putt, but definitely has some left to right movement in it.
Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? There's no doubt about it, Rich. This is an outstanding position to be in.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Good looking shot this. Time for the second shot at the 10th. That's tidy. Currently -5. Just 3 feet to the cup. And with that, she's going to extend her lead on the field. And after finishing that hole, our featured player leads this tournament ahead of Sahith Tagala. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Your driver not really necessary off this hole. You just need to make sure you find the fairway. From there, you've got 2 bunkers on the left of the green protecting wayward shots and a 3rd back right. This is another solid hole.
Yeah, that one will play. Time for the second shot at the 11th. Oh, right by the hole. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
The rival.
What's she facing?
Okay, my money is on a right-to-lefter.
Good looking putt. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And just checking in on the standings, and she continues to lead this tournament. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. That was wonderfully done. Sitting at -7. This one needs to kick left.
Oh, very nice indeed.
A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. Made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that puts her in 1st place. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole.
Another one of these par 4s where you got to find the fairway somehow, hit a fiddly little cut with a 3-wood or a driver. Again, second shot back up the hill to a green that is domed shape. You need to make sure that you leave it below the hole here if at all possible. This green gets scary fast.
Well, that's a handy shot. Sitting at 8 under. From the sand, looking to get up and down. That one almost went in the hole. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Now, who'd have thought we'd...
Ooh. This is a bogey putt coming up. Well hold. Let's move on. As we look at the standings, she has a 3-shot lead. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole.
Lay it back short of that fairway bunker with 3-wood or take it on with driver. If you take it on with driver, the second shot becomes much easier, and now a birdie opportunity really presents itself. Laying back with a 3-wood, find the center of the green, 2-putt, and get out of here.
Going with the 7. Not bad. Here she goes again, making putt after putt. The lead just keeps extending. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. We have a par 3 on this one.
This green is so difficult. It sits above you just enough, and it doesn't look like there's anything there. You're hitting to a wall right in front of you, and all you can see is the golf ball disappearing in every direction other than right in the middle of this green. This is visually probably one of the difficult shots on this course.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Bit too much close.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? She needs this to save par. And down it goes. She's currently in first place on the leaderboard. On the tee now, the par 4 16th. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
This is her second shot. Yeah, nicely played. And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
25-footer is what she's faced with. This would be a great putt to hold.
Seven feet to the cup.
She's got a nice look at par here.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th.
I cannot look at the 17th hole and not think about the shot that Payne Stewart hit in there back in 1999. It was just glorious. And when you stand on that tee on 17, that's the only image that you want to have. Payne Stewart swinging, balancing, finishing it. Oh, it was artistry at its best.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt. John, you're down there. You should have a good read on this. What's she facing?
Well, this putt's going to go down the hill and also break to the right.
That's disappointing.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. And as we move on to the next, our featured player leads by 4. Welcome to the par 4 18th.
Blind tee shot here for these players. That's the difficulty here. Just pick a spot in the distance and give her a whirl. Second shot up the hill slightly, but do not miss it too far right, or you'll find a low area for your second. Anything missing up to the left-hand side could kick back onto the green, and dare I say, finish with a birdie.
That is right down the sprinkler line.
What's she facing with this shot, Henny?
Yeah, she's looking at 145 from the flag.
Wow, what a shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. And the putt drops for birdie. And through 36 holes, this player continues to shine out there in top spot.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next. We head down to the first tee now.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
And let's see if she can set the tone for a good day. That's some good golf right there. She's standing over her second shot. Wow, what happened there? Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. And this putt coming up for her par. And a quick look at the leaderboard has our featured player currently in first spot with Sahith Theegala in second. Setting up now on a par 4.
It's a big hole. You want to aim it at that waist area down the left-hand side. And from there, open up the angle for the second shot to a green that sits slightly above the fairway. And one of the features that we'll be talking about at Pinehurst, a green that has runoff areas in all 4 directions.
Playing from around 210 yards here. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
An opportunity to make a par here. She's currently in first position. And we've arrived now at the third. It's a par 4.
A driver not required, just anything to put your tee shot in the fairway. Second shot will be as shortish in length, but again, a green that has runoff areas in all kinds of directions. Still a good birdie opportunity.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. And she struggled somewhat on this hole. No birdies so far for the event. Oh, what about this start?
Game face on early here, Luke.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Your tee shot through a little bit of shoot there. Fairway cambers from left to right. Next shot, straight back up the hill. You got a little bit of room out to the right-hand side that you can use to bank your golf ball off of and get it back on the green. This is a daunting prospect of a hole.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. From around 220 yards. Opting for the 5-wood. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Looks to be making tough work of this hole. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. John, what's the line on this putt?
This is a snaky putt. Should start out left and then come back to the right.
Oh, that one started on a pretty handy line. Come on. This one's tracking all the way to the cup. Yes, sir.
That's going to be a save.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Welcome to this par 5 hole. Second shot here on the 5th.
That dog will hunt.
This one's for birdie. And with that fine putt, she extends her advantage over the field.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
Well, this is an impressive display by our leader. Now out by 6 shots over the field. We've arrived now on the 6th, which is a par 3.
Again, runoff areas both left and right into some pretty deep bunkers. Finding the green in regulation is going to be key.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, that was pure. She needs this one for par. John, have you got a read on this one?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's going to move right to left.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Let's keep those doubles off the card.
As we move on to the next, she now leads by 4. Time to face a par 4.
Yes, dog leg from left to right. The longer the hitter, the more of that dog leg they will cut off, reducing the hole in size, which will be helpful because you get to go into this raised green with such a short iron.
From about 100 yards. Good sounding strike, that one. Well, that's beautifully judged.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. We've arrived now on the 8th hole, the par 4.
Only the longest hitters are going to be able to find this green in 2, but if they want to keep it on this green, they're going to need a little bit of luck here because this green, no bunkers surrounding it, but there are very few flat spots around it. If you want to make birdie, you better have a keen short game.
That's a good-looking shot there. This is her 2nd here. Yeah, that was a safe play. Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt. Henny, what's she facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup.
Oh, she's put a pure stroke on this. Starting to work its way towards the cup. Wow, what? Time now to begin the 9th hole, Rich.
Yes, you got deep bunkers both front and back, and the green tends to chase towards them. Anything out to the right-hand side into a little safe zone is what I would call it. That's the play.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
So close. A par putt awaits. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Ooh, bold play here. Going with the chief off the tee.
Just a long straightaway par 5. Really not much to it off the tee. Second shot, you've got to be mindful to put it your third shot in a good position to maximize spin so you can control what the golf ball does once it lands on this green.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Second shot here on the 10th hole.
Pretty good shot there.
She's hit a top shot there, and that should give her a good chance of saving par. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. She's built a solid 6-stroke advantage on the field as we move to the next.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Your driver not really necessary off this hole. You just need to make sure you find the fairway. From there, you've got 2 bunkers on the left of the green protecting wayward shots and a 3rd back right. This is another solid hole.
Nicely done.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, she's got a solid 175 here.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface. This would be a great up and down. Oh, I thought that one was going in. 4 feet to the cup. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. The 12th hole is a par 4. Wonderfully played. Looks like she overcompensated there.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, that's a ripper.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Yeah, it's a good view from where she's standing on top of this leaderboard. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Another one of these par 4s where you got to find the fairway somehow, hit a fiddly little cut with a 3-wood or a driver. Again, 2nd shot back up the hill to a green that is domed shape. You need to make sure that you leave it below the hole here if at all possible. This green gets scary fast.
2nd shot here on the 13th hole. Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh my, right by the hole. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
That's a great putt to make. She's on fire today and is building her advantage.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Holding steady in 1st place after that one. The 14th is a par 4.
Decisions to be made. Do you take driver and try and fit it around that fairway bunker, or do you take 3-wood and lay it back of it? If you take driver out, you're going to have such an easier 2nd shot. 3-wood, a much longer shot, but there is room to bounce this golf ball into the screen, not as severe on the edges as others.
Quality shot, that one. Playing from around 160 yards.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
This is an opportunity now to move to 17 under par. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This one's breaking left to right.
Nice line. How good was that putt? Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
Visually, probably the most challenging shot players will see all week long. There's just a wall of grass, and none of it is flat right in front of you. You don't see the flat portion of the green necessarily. You just see the runoff areas, and usually your golf ball is in one of those. This is so difficult from a visual perspective.
Second shot here on the 15th. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Putting for bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf, the long par 4. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Time for the second shot at the 16th. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par.
Come on, ball. Come on.
Super shot that.
Beautifully played chip for birdie.
Currently sitting at an impressive 17 under for this event. Welcome to the par 3 17th hole.
People talk about Payne Stewart's winning putt on the 18th hole back in 1999, but the swing that he made on 17 that year is the one that every player should envision when they stand on this tee box. It was beautiful. It was artwork. It was poetry in motion. It's how you should swing the golf club. This is the only image in my mind when I play this beautiful par 3.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Looking really good. Oh, what about that? A great pair of hands.
And that'll be the birdie.
And she remains in first place after that one. And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4.
Blind tee shot here for these players. That's the difficulty here. Just pick a spot in the distance and give her a whirl. From there, you actually have an opportunity on a flat-ish kind of green, not nearly as severe as some of the other ones on the golf course. Right-hand side will get a strong workout because that is the most severe. But if you miss it on the left-hand side, you never know. Finish in style with a birdie, why not?
Well, this would be a familiar spot, Rich. It looks like the same one as yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one, this is testing. A big right to left slope.
Ooh. It's just about 3 feet away. Round now in the books. Good luck next time. Well, I don't know about you, Rich, but I've been in absolute awe of this player's performance. It's built a huge advantage going to the final round.
It's been a work of art from my point of view, and I gotta say, I hope it continues for one more day.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working